Hello, you may be wondering, Halloween, what is Distraint? Distraint is and I quote, an independent 2D psychological horror game that was recently-ish released on Steam. I think it was around Halloween last year. And I played about an hour of it today, give or take 10 minutes or so. And I was actually pretty impressed with what I saw. It's kind of it reminds me of Lone Survivor-esque sort of idea where you're going it's kind of 2D, with little puzzles to solve, along with a very Silent Hill-esque psychological aspect to it. But there's no point in me describing it to you. How about I just show you it? I'm going to show you like the first 5-10 minutes of it, and you'll kind of get the general gist of it. I am going to read the text, simply because some people like me to, other people hate it, so I'm going to read it this time and send the hate mail in the post, and I'll read it later. My humanity was for sale, and I sold it. That very moment sent me into decay. This is my story, and these are my regrets. As you can see, the very sort of grainy, like I said, Lone Survivor-esque look to it, which is nice, and very Silent Hill-esque. I just came here, so the man doesn't want to leave. This is our man, this bobble-headed, this chap here. And as you find out in a second, excuse me, I'm looking for Mrs. Goodwin. She's not here, go away. Guess it's not this one. As you can see, it's a very, I'll just repeat myself, but it's a very 2D sort of, Lone Survivor-y, Claire kind of look to it. The film grain reminds me of Silent Hill, especially with the sound effects and stuff as well. The bobblehead stuff's kind of creepy. I'm still not sure if I 100% love the bobblehead stuff or hate it. I wasn't sure about it at first, but it really grew on me the more I played the game. Or played the game, I should say, earlier. Anyway, let's knock on some more doors. Anyone home? Who's there? Mrs. Goodwin? No, she lives next door. Thank you, and goodbye. We play a repo man, or at least I think it's a repo man. He sort of can evict people out of their homes. I assume this is the equivalent. We call them, there's a British word for them, and I completely forgot. I'm gonna go with repo man, because it's, I'm just gonna shut up now and just knock on some doors. Hello, I'm looking for Mrs. Goodwin. Is this the right address? No! Get lost! Rude. Huh, I swear she lives somewhere here. Yes, without a doubt. It's gotta be one of these doors. Let's try the suspicious one. This must be the right apartment. I told you she doesn't live here. Madam, I know it's you. Could you please let me in? I'm sorry. Come in, please. Looks a kind of dusty, murky apartment. Hello? Madam. I know. I'm so sorry I have to do this, madam. Can't you give me a little more time? I can pay the debt if you give me another week, please. I'm sorry. I hate doing this, but I must seize this property. But where would I go? This is all I have. I'm sorry, madam. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be crying like this. There are just so many memories here. I understand, madam. Oh, where are my manners? Would you like a cup of tea? No. I've drank your evil American tea, Miss Nice Old Lady. It is wrong. I'm pointing at the screen. You probably can't see that, but the point is, you don't want to have that stringy shit. What is that? That's not tea. I mean, Jesus, I mean, English tea is bad enough, but at least I can drink that. I'd rather have a cup of coffee, if possible, or an English cup of tea. Of course, give me a second, young man. Right, time to go loot her apartment. This is what we do in adventure games. Might as well look round, he says. What can I steal? It's a rocking chair. Every granny has one. I can't leave now, even though I wanted to. This is basically... The controls are WASD, by the way. E gives us the option of looking at stuff like this. It's a wedding photo of Mr. and Mrs. Goodwin. Though I believe she's a widow now. Oh man, I shouldn't be doing this. It's about a guy, I believe, who has guilt about his job. And this is the kind of sort of psychological weird stuff you'll end up seeing throughout the game. I'm only going to show you a little bit, because honestly I don't really want to spoil it. It is quite a cool stuff they have going. I'm sorry, dear. I'm afraid I've run out of coffee. Can I get you something else instead? No, thank you, madam. Listen, you'll have to move out here by the end of the month. I'm very, truly sorry, madam. Well, I guess I only have myself to blame. Yes, well, I need to get going, madam. Take care. Wait a second, young man. It's awfully dark out there. Take this lantern. I guess I won't be needing it anymore. Thank you, madam. I really must go now. Take care. Bye-bye, dear. Push F to use your lantern. We can turn this on, and you have it on most times, but truthfully, while it doesn't really help that much, it does in the really dark areas. Like, you have like these pitch black bits in between sort of areas going on. Anyway, we should leave. We've done our repo man job. I'm really looking for the bailiff! Bailiff, that's the word I was looking for. Alright, I'm not going mad, it's just late. Okay. Nothing happened. Power seems to be on though. Weird. I just want to get away from here. Alright, that looks legit. Let's do it. No, it's probably a very fine idea. Stop being so fussy. In we go. What could possibly go wrong? These little save points. Distraint does not autosave your progress. To save the progress, visit these save points. Which... Okay, saved it. It's locked. I need a key. Man checks the TV first. Oh shit, there's a note. What comes around goes around. Fuck it. Seems a bit of an extreme reaction to some sort of karmic duty, but what do I know? Anyway, because what we do, we just, you know... What the hell was that? We have a look around. It's an old oven. Because this is an adventure game, basically, the general gist of this is you kind of look around the place until you find what you need. In this case, we are going to be... I'll cut a long story short. We are getting an ice cube, and it tells you how to use the inventory system. Basically, you will interact with everything with the item you're looking at. Try use the ice cube in the bathtub. Like, here we go, it tries to explain it. And then, do this again. So, if I wanted to interact, say, with the oven with the ice cube, I make sure that I've got it open handy. It's pretty basic adventure game stuff. From what I gather, the actual game's quite short. But I feel with this kind of game, that's almost a good thing. Like, you don't... It's one of those... If this was longer than the 2/3 hours that it seems to be, according to all the like reviews and comments and stuff, it'd probably be too long. As it stands, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's got a neat idea, and there's some sort of mooing going on, or trumpety mooing. And as it stands, you've got a creepy little adventure game with some interesting themes about guilt and sort of what's happening. And finders keepers, we got us a book. I'm just going through this puzzle because I did it earlier and I kind of know what to do, but I'm actually probably going to end the video here shortly, simply because I don't really want to spoil anymore. If any of you do actually fancy playing this, see, I'm making something spooky this way comes. There we go, done. Nice. There you go, and a special door opens. This is where stuff gets extra weird. See? I'm going to skip this bit briefly because I don't. It's a kind of spoilery bit. So hold on. Okay, after that rather bizarre scene, we can try and head out. Dead person. Hello, dead person. Huh? How did they get here? There's another note. There's an elephant in the room. I know that saying. However, in this case it's literal. There's some sort of literal undead elephant in the room that we must escape from. And here you can get this sort of idea of this psychological, like, piss fest that's going on in this guy's brain, I guess. I don't think I really need to say much else, really. I feel that this zombie undead elephant screaming at him while this creepy music plays and it all goes red and doomy and evil sums up this game rather well. If you like what you see, it's always nice to support indie developers. Have a look, see what you think. It's a short experience, and it's a rather simplistic one in a good way, though. We never do get enough interesting horror games, and I feel this might be one of them. Either way, thank you for listening to me little ramble about this game. I'll leave that with you. I don't want to spoil anymore, so if you do like it, check it out, see what you think. And, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Till next time.